Namo Namaha, and welcome to the American Hindu. My name is RJ, and I'm happy to host this channel. I wanted to create an introduction video just to talk a little bit about who I am, who I'm not, and what I'm aiming to do with this channel. So, I'm an American Hindu. I'm someone who came to it late in life via Buddhism, and I have, over the last few years, fallen in love with the various philosophies of Hinduism, but have absolutely focused on something called Advaita Vedanta or Advaita Vedanta, which is non-dual Hinduism, which we'll talk about in much more detail in later videos. I am an initiate of the Order of Sri Ramakrishna. I received my Mantra Diksha here at the Chicago Vedanta Center. And I'm an author of books on Hinduism for beginners, including The Way of the Hindu, which just came out and can be found on Amazon. What I'm not is a monastic or official representative of the Order of Sri Ramakrishna. They did not ask me to make these videos. I'm simply a devotee who finds their lessons inspiring. But as much as I love a lot of the monks' videos, they tend to be rather long. On average, an hour, hour and a half each. And while that's fantastic, if you have the time to sit down and you're looking to do an in-depth lesson, what I'm hoping to offer are more along the lines of 5 to 10 minute videos, capping at the 15-minute mark. And sometimes shorter than that, introducing various concepts, presenting ideas, telling lesson, teaching stories from Hinduism that will hopefully show you that this is a philosophy that is very applicable to your daily life. One of the problems with Hinduism, in America at least, is that most Americans don't think about it at all. And if they do, they tend to kind of bubble it off as an exotic Indian custom or tradition that they don't really understand. Or if they think of yoga, they tend to think of just stretching, like hatha yoga. And there's much more to hatha yoga than just stretching, and there's much more to yoga than just the physical aspects of it. And so when we look at Hindu philosophy, this is one of the things that I intend to discuss at length. I follow a methodology called jnana, which means knowledge. There are basically three main types. Bhakta, which is devotion. So if you've gone to a Hindu temple and you've seen people doing prayers and making offerings and performing rituals, these are typically the bhaktis, the followers of Bhakta. Karma is another type, which is action-based. And the people who follow karma are called karmis. And the karmi yogi is one who dedicates themselves to things like acts of service, hard work, adherence to duty, and giving to charity. Okay. The jnani, the followers of jnana as an approach, are the scholars. We study the Upanishads, we get into debates. Our two major tools, if you will, are detachment and discernment, sometimes called discrimination. So if that sounds appealing to you, you have found your way to the right channel. And we will look at various texts and look at various philosophies from the perspective of Advaita Vedanta, and mostly from the perspective of one who approaches it via jnana, right? Jnani type approaches. So I hope that that is what you're looking for. And if it is, again, swagatam and welcome. Thank you very much. See you soon.